Hi, I'm Lavanya Lildar, and this is Level Up, and today is all about communicating. What was the last thing I texted you?
Well, I've learned that Lavanya is actually really into baking, and she's wanting to try out for the Great Canadian Bake Off.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are the test samples?
I
Exactly.
Do you have any thoughts about communicating the value of jump as you get started?
Yes, as you'd imagine. I mean,
Yeah.
every time I speak with users, I've been in this role now for 10 years. And I think increasingly every year, I find that more users really want to talk about this. Everyone wants to focus on their science, their engineering, their domain expertise, and they don't really think about this other side, which is you have a vision for analytics in your organization.
Yeah.
You're going to struggle to build consensus unless you really have a strategy behind how you communicate.
The work someone does as a scientist or engineer, what is the effect or the outcome for top-level management or some layers in between? And that's a question normally our users don't ask themselves. And I think to draw the picture, like what is the outcome and why should you invest time in training and enablement to really get more out of jump for the company you're working. So what is the strategy? Because if you're an alone fighter, it is not that much fun, or it is sometimes also hard.
But how do you get started? You're a scientist, you're an engineer, you use jump, you know it's valuable. How do you package that to your leadership? This is important. You want to pay attention. Look at what I'm doing. Think about what we could be doing elsewhere.
Absolutely, because it's not their job.
Yeah.
It's not their passion. It's not their background.
Yeah.
So you're speaking with your colleague, show them the whole path, show them how you get there, which types of analysis you're really using at jump.
Yeah.
But if you speak to other levels, you need easy visuals and results.
Yeah.
And to make sure that the examples that you bring to your leadership, of course, it's great when you have your own examples, but to solicit examples from colleagues who support the vision, that way you're not doing all of the work. First of all, you might be collecting it together, but you're painting a picture of an organization. Because when you say, oh, efficiency or this saves me time, that doesn't mean I'm going to go on a coffee break for 2 hours because I saved time. Yeah, it's how does that translate? What were your strategies?
What were my strategies? I would always start small. I encouraged more use of jump, and then as we became more advanced, I did more lunch and learn type work. And then once we had people who were using jump more, then we could show that it's faster, because then everybody was using it to a certain extent. I think the collaboration is really key, because as an engineer, you know what you want, but you don't know the vision from the top. And together, if you decide what the definition is, then you can figure out the strategy. But if you don't know where you're going, I think it's hard.
And also the decision makers, who is deciding on an analytics tool?
Yes.
Is it IT? Is it procurement?
Yeah.
Are we using what we have?
Yeah.
Are we searching on a wide space like demand and market? There are various strategies depending on the size of the company, how a tool is selected. And when I look at jump, it's really hands-on. It's coming from users, from the results, and also matches what you just said. And we all have a journey, and we know where to go, what to do, who's responsible, and also what to invest. And I'm not talking about investment of licenses. I'm talking about training time. I'm talking about an exchange session where users can connect, that you're not alone in this boat, about talking about use cases, checking up what possibilities. It's not only about a result, it's about culture, and you need to create this. And a culture cannot be created by only one single person. It's a combination of factors. Often I think it is not known how you get to this result, or that jump is used, so it's hidden. When I hear those stories, my advice is from both directions. to have a plan for the whole group, for the whole company. So really top down, but also to have little groups who are eager to learn, who are applying things and creating great results. Because there are plenty of tools available. Why jump? Because you can be really efficient.
The one thing I think is really important is understanding how to quantify impact. And that's one thing that Jump is really good at helping people figure out. A lot of times it's just how you frame things, but it's also thinking about, how can you extrapolate from what sounds like a small impact if you're thinking about, one day at a time, what is the impact? But when you extrapolate that out, it is kind of just an exercise, but it's a really valuable exercise to do.
I think something that I learned when you reached out to me, I guess 8 years ago, was that Jump is actually my partner in this data analytics journey. I thought I was alone in a sense, just using the tool. I really appreciated that when I learned I have these resources available to me.
Jump has such a huge network that we can help people not only connect with their own colleague, it's very likely there's pockets of users and they may not know each other, but there's a chance that Jump knows them and can introduce them.
And I will always recommend to ask the question, what if you stop using Jump to grow? What is then the impact? And normally they don't think about it.
So I guess something that I'm curious about is how do you communicate value to different types of users or different audiences, really?
I think fundamentally the difference between users and leadership, even though many organizations have leaders who used to be working with the data themselves day to day as domain experts. But I think the main thing is when you're talking with colleagues, they're thinking about their day to day or their their science. So they may be more interested in what are the efficiencies for me. Sometimes when we talk with chemists, especially about design of experiments, people might be doing one factor at a time experimentation. It's about a new concept of design of experiments. That can be really exciting once people understand it a little bit. And so then you're not even talking about a tool. You're talking about this open door completely to thinking about experimentation in a different way. But then leadership, their problems are bigger.
Yes.
You can't just say, time savings, unless you translate that as your development cycle is going to go faster. Cost savings is really important, but how is this scalable? How is it repeatable?
And then tie it back to the goals that matter to them.
Right.
Their KPIs.
Yes, their KPIs, their corporate priorities, all of the targets they're trying to hit. And we can do that with quantifiable examples that come from the individual user.
How about to end off, we think of one takeaway that we want about communicating.
So it's you do a good job, fantastic job, and you should speak about it. You should shout it out, you should show it, and you should really be proud of it, because Jump is a fantastic product and it helps you to be better, faster, and I would say to solve your business problem.
I think for me, it would be that Jump is really your partner. The individuals that you interact with at Jump are really partners, and you can lean on them for help because they've seen it and they know people who've seen it already.
I would second that.
That's a good one.
I think I would say quantify as much as possible in terms of impact and invest the time in doing that. It doesn't take much time. And enlist your colleagues to also share an example of how they quantify the impact that they've had on the business, the efficiencies in Jump.